There comes a point in life when you realize something quietly powerful. The people who hurt you most were never defeated by confrontation. They were defeated the moment you stopped caring. Not with anger, not with revenge, but with silence. Have you ever noticed how unsettling it is to be ignored by someone you once believed you had power over? That discomfort, that emptiness, that is where real power lives. The person who hurt you expected something. A reaction, an explanation, a breakdown. They wanted proof that they mattered. But what truly breaks the manipulator is not resistance. It is indifference. When you stop reacting, you quietly say something profound. You never controlled me. No arguments, no public statements, no emotional display, just a calm life, moving forward. Your absence becomes the consequence. Your peace becomes the message. The Stoics understood this long before modern psychology. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Think about that for a moment. Whoever controls their reaction controls the situation. When you no longer give emotional access, manipulation collapses. Not because you fought back, but because you stepped beyond reach. That is not weakness. That is mastery. Indifference destroys more than confrontation ever could. Anger still connects you. Hatred still binds you. But indifference? Indifference ends the story. When you refuse to play the game, when you choose silence over chaos, you send one clear message: you are not worth my energy. And that message lingers longer than any insult ever could. People who hurt others often crave significance. They want to believe they left a mark. But when you move on without explanation, without seeking justice, without revisiting the past, they are left with nothing. Silence. And silence forces reflection. That reflection becomes discomfort. Imagine this: someone disrespects you, humiliates you, betrays your trust, and instead of responding, you disappear. No goodbye, no closure. The person prepared for conflict finds emptiness. And in that emptiness, control is lost. Seneca warned us, do not argue with fools, because arguments are traps for dignity. At first, they may believe they won. They might mock your silence. They might mistake restraint for weakness. But time never rushes. Days pass, weeks pass. You do not return. You do not explain. You do not react. Annoyance becomes doubt. Doubt becomes guilt. And guilt becomes regret. Marcus Aurelius reminded us, time is like a river. If you wait long enough, you will see everything surface. You do nothing. Time does the work. Do not seek revenge. Do not chase understanding. The real victory is to move forward with dignity. Quietly, calmly, at peace. They expected chaos. What they receive instead is far more devastating. The realization that they never mattered. A strong person does not shout. They simply stop looking back. And that alone is enough. If this message resonated with you, take a moment to reflect. And if you stayed until the end, comment the word, overcoming. More Stoic wisdom is waiting for you in the next videos on screen. Until next time, and remember, silence is your most powerful weapon.